Hi, this is Carl, and I'm going to try something new this week, which is to do a video introduction to my email and just see how you like it. And I appreciate any feedback that you have for me about whether or not I should keep doing this. The big news this week, at least for Microsoft, is that their stock went down 11.4% on July 19th. So the news is all about that's about Surface and the fact that they took a $900 million, almost a billion, charge against earnings for unsold units of the Surface tablets. Now, since the Surface was handed out left and right at the Worldwide Partner Conference, my guess is these are pretty cheap on eBay right now. The weird thing is, Microsoft doesn't really get what's going on. They think that this has to do with the product, and it has nothing to do with the product per se. It has to do with partners. Microsoft tried to sell the Surface in their own stores and not through you and not through me. And so as a result, they have 20 outlets across the United States to sell these tablets. By all reports, the Surface tablet is a great piece of hardware. It kicks butt, it's awesome, the RT operating system is great, and so forth and so on. Everything about it appears to be good, except for the fact that they're competing against you and me, their partners. Imagine if you were Dell and you had a tablet for sale. You'd be pretty pissed off that Microsoft is creating hardware to compete against you. Or if you were HP, or if you were Samsung, or if you were any of the hardware vendors that Microsoft is trying to do business with. You ever notice in the movies where there's an evil person who kills off their minions, and then the next person comes along and says, hey, let's do some evil stuff together, and they somehow don't get that they're going to be the next one to be killed by the evil person? Well, in this scenario, Microsoft is placing themselves to look evil. I don't think Microsoft is evil. I think they're misguided. But when partners see that Microsoft is competing against other partners, pretty soon they realize, wow, if I get in bed with Microsoft, they're going to compete against me. That's not good for Microsoft long term. Microsoft has slavishly copied Apple in too many things. Apple built their business in a different model than Microsoft built their business. Apple is now thriving in the model they created. And to be honest, Microsoft is still thriving in the model they created. But in trying to use Apple's model, they're trying to thrive even more in a market that doesn't fit what they've done. You know, Microsoft has been all about open architecture and being able to do whatever you want. You know, we used to build PCs out of spare parts, and we used to be able to tinker with it. It was a great operating system for people who wanted to build their own. Apple has never been like that. And now Microsoft is trying to compete in a market where their partners are out competing against them. And I just think it's misguided, and I'm hoping they'll come around. I plan to be buying hardware made by their partners. And I would love to see a Surface. I'd love if somebody gave me one for free. That'd be a great idea. Hint, hint. But the truth is, I think that it's going to be a much better world if Microsoft gets together with their partners and tries to figure out how to make money together once again. I think that they have abandoned the partners on Office, and so I'd really like to see them get things straight with Windows 8. I think Windows 8 has tremendous potential, but it's got to be sold through partners. Anyway, that's my opinion for the week. On a more personal note, I would love to have you look at my SMB pre-day this year. It's October 9th in Las Vegas. Right now, you can register for $99, and that gets you and someone else in your company in. So you get 2 registrations for the price of 1 right now. And whether you attend or not, you will receive the recordings for this event and all the slides and all the workbooks. The topic is building your small business cloud. So it will be click by click. How do you decide what's going to be in your offering? How do you build your offering? How do you find partners? How do you put together the products and the pricing that makes sense? And how do you bundle it all together? How do you deliver it? We're going to go through all of that in a 4-hour hands-on workshop. And then we're going to record it all. And so if you've paid for it but you aren't able to attend in Las Vegas, you still get all the recordings, you get the workshop, and now for only $99. The price will go up, I promise you. So now is the time to go ahead and register at smbpreday.com. Thanks for looking at this. I appreciate it, and I do want any feedback that you have for me.